Hi everyone and happy Friday. I wanted to give you a brief overview of the assignments that have been posted for you. When you click on the assignments area in Blackboard, you will see that you have new assignments posted that are not due until November 12th. So you have about 3 weeks to work on them. The reason that you have so long to work on them is because they are quite in depth and it's going to take you probably every bit of that time over the 3 weeks that you have. Please do note that the next 3 weeks are going to be all about using social media to establish and grow an online presence for your business. So you're going to start to put what we've talked about and learned about over the last few weeks into practice. So I'm going to go ahead and click open the assignment folder to show you what's here. First of all are a couple of sites that you want to bookmark so that you will have access to them later. The first thing that you should do is click on the first link to read about what a step is. And if you click on that link, you will see that a step is just an acronym for a social technology enabled professional. And the goal is that by the end of the semester, you will be able to be rated as a social technology enabled professional, meaning that you know how to use social technologies to enhance your business, your brand, or just enhance yourself as a job candidate. And you can click here to look at just an overview of what a step is and to look at a couple rubrics that detail what companies and employers are looking for in a step. The next thing that you'll see back in Blackboard is the module scenario. So as you're working through the next 3 weeks, you can kind of think of this as your scenario. You're wanting to start using social media to promote a company, and you go to your boss with this great idea to start using social media, and your boss says, wait a minute, do you even know what you're talking about? So it tells you to go do some research and come up with a social media plan before you just jump in to start trying to promote, which is what you're going to do in all of your activities and assignments for the week. So if you click to open up your activities and assignments, you will see that there are 9 things here. Now the first thing is just a resources page that tells you what you need to start with to be able to complete these 8 assignments. So you have 3 options pretty much. You're going to have a business or a brand to promote. So if you have access to a local business or employer who can let you know their company's objectives and wants to be promoted on social media, then you could talk to them and actually do this for a real business or employer. If you have your own brand or business to promote, then of course do it for yourself. If neither one of those options is viable for you, then you're going to need to come up with some kind of idea to pretend kind of to promote. So I might come up because I love coffee, with a fake coffee company and to pretend to promote it. The important thing here is that you are going to be posting on social media. So if you do not have permission from like Starbucks or from Broad River Coffee or from Rollover Pets or any business like that, you're not going to post on social media for them. That's why it's important that you either get permission from somebody you have a connection with, you use your own brand or business, or you create something new that you're going to kind of pretend to promote. And then, of course, you're going to be using different social media platforms, and you're going to submit lots of screenshots. So there's a link here that shows you how to do that if you don't know how. So after you get a handle on the resources that you need, if you move through each of these steps, you'll see that there are 8 steps or 8 assignments that you're going to submit as part of this first module or lesson. Now at the top of each assignment, you see the due date and the points possible. And then you also see a description of the assignment. You want to make sure to carefully read through each assignment, and there are links to articles and good research to kind of help you out with each assignment. And then at the very bottom of each assignment, you will find a sentence or sometimes multiple sentences that are in bold that tell you what you're going to be turning in for each assignment. So since this is the first activity in lesson 1, you can see that in this one you're going to fill out and submit this Word document as what's your deliverable, which is just kind of a social media type term for what you're going to be submitting. So if you are actually doing any marketing or branding for social media for any companies, then they might ask you to turn in deliverables, which are, those tangible things that you're going to be submitting. So for this one, once you read through your description of the assignment and follow the instructions, you would open up the Word document and save it to your computer. And once you save it, you would fill it in, and you can see that on each of these documents you have a breakdown of exactly how you'll be scored. So this one is letting you know that each of these things is worth a certain number of points, and when you fill it all out, you will simply submit it in the Blackboard submission area here. Now, not every single one of these 8 steps is going to have a Word document that goes with it. Some of it will be posted on your blog or on various social media accounts. Some of it will be just submitted by typing in the text submission area. But hopefully that's enough to kind of get you started. So look through the resources that are there, and then in a couple days, early next week, I will post a more detailed video that goes over the first couple of steps more in depth.